What we are is we're an astronomy enclave, and so we sell properties where people can live or set up their telescopes or do both, which a lot of people do. And we're in the south central part of New Mexico, about 2.5 hours from El Paso. So we are east of the White Sands and of Alamogordo, up in the mountains.
Okay.
We sit up at about 7,200 feet elevation, and we have a community that has electricity, it has fiber optics, it has a well, so everything is set up.
It's got Wi-Fi?
It's got, oh yes, yeah, very much so. Very early in that game. I mean, and clearly the place where imagers are going to go. If we didn't have Wi-Fi, that would be a joke.
I know, right?
Yeah. We have properties that are on the mountainside, and then we have properties on the mountaintop. As you can tell, most of the mountaintop properties are sold. There's only a few of them that are open right now.
Oh, the S is for sold?
Yeah, S is for sold. And there's several that are down below. So we're selling out.
How's the property taxes?
The property taxes aren't bad. Alan, what do you pay for property tax at your place? $800 a year.
$800 a year?
Yeah,
Okay, but if you if you're over 65, do you have to pay property tax?
There's no age limit.
There's no age limit on the property? I think, because I heard someone in Georgia told me that they were over 65 and they're not paying property tax. I don't know.
It'd be an interesting rule in Georgia, perhaps.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it in New Mexico.
Okay.
So our property's on the
But
mountainside.
$800? Oh my God.
Yeah, this is not Connecticut.
I pay more of that in a month in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And I just saw an email. They're going up. They have a bill to make the property tax go up. I'm like, I'm moving out.
Not surprised. Yeah, not surprised. So the properties that are on the mountainside go for $115,000. They're 2 acres. The ones that are on the mountaintop are $300,000.
How many square feet are each house, approximately?
You could, gosh.
Or is it just empty property you have to build on?
It's empty property and you build. And so we have $1 million home going on up there, which is the first we've seen of that.
Yeah.
But most people have 1,500 to 2,000 square foot
Yeah.
homes. And many people do modular. You know, they get a modular home
Yeah,
and they
just
have that
drive
brought
it in and put it in.
Yeah. And then not everybody has an observatory up there, but all those little circles and some of the squares. This is a roll-off roof right here.
Yep.
Our observatories. And so you'll see a lot of explorer domes up there on the mountain, and there are quite a few folk that don't live there, but they have their observatory, and so they run remotely. You know, from like Vic over here that we're bragging about. Vic lives in Wisconsin, and he comes up. He's got a house there. He comes up from time to time, but he mostly works from home.
Okay.
He does his imaging from home all the time, and of course. We've got the advantage of being New Mexico, so we're looking at 250, 300 clear nights a year. The weather's pretty mild. Let's see if I can show you that.
I'm a bike rider, so I ride my motorcycle all around.
Oh, you would have fun in this state. You would have a lot. I don't know if you've been to New Mexico or not,
No.
but you'd have a lot of fun there. But the weather's going to be up maybe a high of 85 on average in the summer, so it's not
Too
New
hot.
Mexico desert. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you sure can take all you want because we have to get rid of this. You know, by the end of and there's only so many 10-year-old boys. They've taken half of it, but there's the rest of it for it. And so yeah, and it's in the winter you might get a couple of inches of snow.
Yep.
I think one year in the last 20 we had 20 inches of snow at once. But usually it's not a whole lot and it melts off really quickly. As you can tell as you look, there's
It's beautiful.
it's pine and juniper, you know, and then there's a scrub oak on the mountainside. So this is
I can't hear you.
those are the pines. You might have to work with those a little bit if you get a place on the mountainside.
Okay.
And if you're on the mountainside, you're not going to get the horizon to horizon. This isn't the desert. This is the mountains.
Yeah.
But if you understand imaging, you know, you really want to be above 35 degrees anyway.
Yep.
You know, you're not going to want to dip below unless you're looking at that really cool comet that might be coming
Yep.
or something like that. So it works out well. You can see some of the domes that are there. This is Tom. Tom is our man.
All right. It sounds like you gave me all I need to know.
Yeah, he's the one that developed. So we've been in there for 16 years.
Okay.
So It's kind of, we think that's an advantage in the sense that we're not building the infrastructure. We've had this rolling for quite a while, and so that's an advantage. At least that attracted me as a buyer. You know, I have a place on the mountaintop.
Okay. Do you live there year round?
Not yet. No, not yet. I'm still doing this 80-hour-a-week work week and such. So I'm still within a few years of being able to go be there.
Okay.
But the hope is to get a place up there, and of course, I have a 20-inch plane wave, and so I'll take it up there.
Okay.
But it's not up there yet, so I'm still one of the newer ones. You know,
But all these lots have plumbing and all that?
yeah, they do. It comes to the edge of the property. So you've got plumbing. You've got, or rather, you have to set your own septic tank.
Everybody's septic?
Yeah, you have to do your own because we don't know exactly where you're going to build, and so as far as that,
Yeah.
you do that. But to the edge of the property, you've got electricity, you've got water, and then of course there's garbage service and mail service at the bottom of the hill, I guess you could say. Everything is ready to go. Yeah, we think that's an advantage.
Okay. Where in this video is this place? Is that it?
That's the mountaintop.
Okay.
So that's a view of the mountaintop. You can see there's a few domes. So this is a mountainside. So a lot of the mountainside lots have been graded, as you can tell, so you can put your observatory there or your home on the mountain. Yeah, they're trying to show it here. And you can see that those are ponderosa down low, and then that scrub oak or gamble oak up on the red on the side.
Yeah.
That's a good view.
Yeah.
Kind of shows you.
All right. Thanks a lot.